Before we get into inputting our commercial buildings into Revit, I want to talk about a couple of things so that you understand the scope of the project a little bit better. I have named this video Furniture and Oh So Much More. You should have noticed that in the east and the west office areas, you have a lot of very open area. The reason for that is for companies to be able to come in and set up that area however they want to. If we went in and built a whole bunch of offices or even some cubicles, that's going to limit the people who could utilize that space. The idea of this space is for me to make money. So I want it to be as flexible as possible. So how do we go about doing that? One, we don't build things in that are permanent. Now, if I lease the space to someone who wants to come in and put in some permanent walls, they can do that, but they will pay for that. And then when they leave, they will have to pay to take it back down. So in most cases, people are not going to do that. They are going to want something that is flexible. So that's what we're going to kind of talk about today. And then we're also going to talk about the Revit families. So the first thing that I want to talk about today is what is it that they put in this open space? It's called system furniture. So what is system furniture? System furniture is synonymously referred to as modular furniture or systems workstations. Systems furniture is simply a modular furniture product used to build office workstations. Systems furniture workstations are commonly referred to as cubicles, though few modern systems conform to the stereotype with standing height walls. There are many companies out there that manufacture system furniture. There are all kinds of parts and pieces that can go into that system furniture. You can have system furniture that makes, like they referred to as cubicles, or you can even have system furniture that makes almost like permanent walls where they go all the way up to the ceiling. They have doors on them so they can have some privacy. But the idea of the system furniture is when they're done and ready to move somewhere else, they take it down and they take it with them. So it's an investment for them instead of investing into something that they cannot keep or take with them. So why use system furniture? For companies that are experiencing rapid growth or want to create a flexible floor plan, systems furniture is a great solution that allows the office to adapt much more quickly to a changing work environment. When you choose this type of furniture, you get all the components needed to piece together an office layout. And we're going to watch a video here in a minute, and it's going to help explain kind of how this works. Again, we want a lot of open area. That is the idea. We are limiting what we are building in. So let's now watch a video to see what the big deal really is. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of what system furniture is and the concept behind having a large open office area within each of the east and west sides of your building. So now we are going to talk about Revit Families. So what exactly are Revit Families? Revit Families are an incredible feature offering libraries of ready-made objects that can be used in CAD drawings or customized to fit any project. Families can be modeled from scratch and shared with colleagues and clients. There are two categories of Revit Families. Families to make your drawings look good, student level, yes, that's us. Families that are going into an actual project, for example, a manufacturer's family. This is so you can have factual information to use in an actual project. Again, we are trying to get to the point of having really nice renderings and final projects. The parts and pieces that we put in are more conceptual than actual. Again, finding things that look good are a little bit more important to us, but I also want you to be aware of how to access manufacturers' products so that when you are in the real working world, you will know how to do that. So where can we get free Revit Families? First of all, your Revit program is going to come with a lot of families, and we'll get into that a little bit more when we get ready to start inputting. The Revit program has some limitations, and sometimes it's really hard to locate the Revit filing system. A lot of times I go directly to like Revit City or something because finding things in Revit is not always easy. Speaking of Revit City is a good place to get up-to-date, interesting components. One, you got to be cautious though, because they are made by people just like me and you. So they may not always be good models. You may not be able to change the elements on it that you want to change, such as finishes. So just be cautious and check them out. You can set up your own account by going to revitcity.com, or up on the board is my account information, and you are welcome to use that. You will have to sign up and they will send you a verification link, and then you can go ahead and use it. That's sometimes where we run into problems. Some people never ever get their verification link. I also have a folder of additional components in the Teams folder. There are things that people have found and have added to that folder. So if you find something that you find to be very, very interesting and you would like to share it, be sure to send it to me or a link to it, and I can put it into the Teams folder. Manufacturers. Manufacturers are a good place to go. More and more manufacturers today actually have Revit Families for their products. For us, sometimes they're a little bit too detailed. But the good thing is they are tied to real information, so they're great for actual projects. BIM Object. These again is a place where they have consolidated a lot of products that are done by manufacturers. Again, you have to sign up for the site, and again, they're more actual than conceptual. The last 5 are some additional sites. I'm not going to go into them, but again, you can go in there. You can also just search. Go to Google and put Revit and put whatever it is you're looking for, and it may take you. Now, some places may try to charge you. Don't go anywhere that it actually costs you money to get a specific element. We also are using Inkscape, and Inkscape is a great resource, and we'll talk about that more when we get into our inputting. You can also create your own components. We don't necessarily get into that in this course, but I do have some books if you are interested in learning how to do that. So when you start on your project, I don't want you to be limited in what you can use in your projects. Be creative, go out on a limb, explore, try to find places to get components that are useful for your project. Remember, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. I think that's a great saying. Of course, it's very architectural, so of course I like that, but it really is the truth. You can't get there quickly. You've got to take baby steps to learn how to do things. So let's get started inputting our floor plans.